What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, and aid you in your growth and development as well as the healing stages of your life. Family, man, we have to grow up emotionally. You know what I mean? We have to grow up. And we're going to take a pause on the tarot readings for today. And today we're just going to chop it up. You know what I mean? Because I get so many people ask, man, what is it that you've done that gives you so much joy? What is it that you've done in life that gives you so much peace? What is it in life that you've done that's made you shine the way you shine? You know what I mean? That, man, you have all these things opening up for you. Man, you're walking into the best years of your life. You're living life like it's golden. What is it about you? You know what I mean? Man, you look younger, you're healthier, you seem happier, you have so much more peace, you just shine so much, you know what I mean? And what God had to show me is, Elijah, I put so much emphasis on pouring into other people my whole life. You know, you can have a great heart, you can have a good heart and not use it properly. Stay with me, we're going somewhere today. You could love people and you could pour into people and be wrong. And what I mean by that is, God help us. So many of us will put everybody above us. Those of us that have good hearts, those of us that are chosen, those of us that have been sent here on a mission to be a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of light for humanity. We pour and we pour and we pour into everybody else. We pour into other people who can't comprehend or who can't appreciate what we've done for them, who can't appreciate what we bring to them. You know what I mean? And so what happens is we'll pour and we'll pour and we'll pour from our heart. And we don't give to people because we're expecting anything back, but we just give because, man, it's in our nature. That's our nature, to be a beacon of love. That's our nature, to pour into other people. And what I've had to learn the hard way was, man, I'm pouring into all these people. I'm pouring into these relationships. And it's dimming my light. And what I mean by that, God help us, is that I got to learn to take that energy. I got to learn to take that patience. I got to learn to take that love, that passion that I had for being a beacon of hope and love for everybody else, that passion of sowing into other people's lives, and learn to convert that into sowing into my life. And so many people's like, oh, that's selfish and you can't do this. Man, you got to, pour into other people, and I do that with these videos and coaching sessions, and just, man, I'll give freely. But what I've had to learn was, man, I got to do me. The same way I love all these other people, I got to learn how to love me. The same way I'll pour into all these other people, the same way I'll do for all these other people, the same way I'll spoil all of these women that I've been with, I've had to learn how to spoil me. I've had to learn how to love me. And that seems so foreign to us because we've been taught, man, that's selfish. We've been taught and programmed to believe, man, you just keep giving and 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 giving into all these other people, all these other things. But we've never learned to take that same energy and to pour into ourselves. We've never learned to take that same energy and invest it in ourselves. And the trip is, I've always had my kids, I've always had some woman in my life to where I was pouring into them. But I wouldn't pour into me that way. I wouldn't do for me the way I did for everybody else. I always put me last. And I don't know who needs to hear this. Some of us, We got to grow up emotions like, hold on, wait a minute. God has you in this season of being isolated. God has you in the season of being alone. Not because you're not worthy of love. Not because you don't deserve a relationship with somebody else, but because you need to learn how to invest in you. You need to learn how to love you. You need to learn how to appreciate and value you. And that was so hard for me. That was hard for me. And you sit back and you think about, man, all the money, all the time, all the energy that you've invested in other people. And it seems as though, man, they walked away and, man, they didn't appreciate it. They didn't value it. Nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, how can I pour into you? How can I give to you the way that I did? How can I love you the way that I did? And you just walk away. How can I love you and pour into you and you take and take and take? And then when you full, you walk away like I didn't do anything for you. Like I wasn't bringing anything to the table. Like I wasn't investing in you. And sometimes if you don't heal from that, you become bitter and toxic. And you get to this place of, man, fuck people, fuck humanity. I'm not giving nobody. I don't want no relationship. And because you're mad and you're bitter and you're frustrated because you've sown and invested so much in everybody else. You've sown and invested in your nappy head, grateful ass kids. You've sown and invested into your grandkids. You've sown and invested into relationships and jobs and everybody else's business and all this other stuff. And that's cool. That's great. But you got to learn how to do that for yourself. You got to learn how to take that energy and invest it in you. You got to learn how to take that passion and love you. You got to learn how to fall in love with you. You got to learn how to grow in love with you. And everything that you've invested in other people, it wasn't wasted. God used you as a beacon to help these other people and to sow into these other people. And they walked away for whatever reason. They abandoned you, they turned their back on you, they cheated on you, they did whatever they did, the relationship ended. And what God is trying to show you is, look. Don't get mad at them. Stop being bitter and angry that you, quote unquote, wasted all this time, wasted all this money, wasted everything that you had on this person who didn't appreciate you and they didn't really love you and they abandoned you and broke your heart and and they're sabotaging you and they're lying on you and they're betraying you. They're doing all this stuff. Don't get fixated on them. Don't focus on what you did for them. Just learn to take that energy and do for yourself. Learn to appreciate and value yourself. Learn to take yourself on a beautiful vacation. Learn to spoil yourself. Learn to pamper yourself. And watch how your light shines. All that energy that you've invested in other people and you made them feel like, man, they were sitting on top of the world. You made all these other people feel like their shit didn't stink. You made all these other people feel like, man, they could accomplish anything. You made all these other people feel like, man, there's nothing that they couldn't accomplish. You made all these other people feel like they were the shit. And that's cool. But take that energy now. I've made your phone go dry. I've cut everybody out your life so that you can learn to take that energy and change it and invest it in you. Invest it in you. And watch how you take all of that energy that you use to bless other people or to help other people and watch how your life changes. Watch how doors start opening up for you. Watch how you now walking into your promised land season. Watch how, man, you start living your best life. Watch how you start living life like it's golden. Why? Because you have all this extra energy. You have all this extra love that you were giving to people that couldn't appreciate it. And you're now giving it to you. You're now spoiling yourself with that. And you're not doing it so that you shine, but you shine naturally because you're giving that energy that you would give to others. You're giving it to yourself. You're healing. You're coming up. And what I mean by you're coming up is you're no longer dimming your lights by pouring into others. All of that energy is now causing your light to shine as you take that energy and put it right back into you. As you take all of that love and that passion and pour it right back into you. And the trip is, all those people that you've invested in, all those people that you've helped, that mistreated you, that devalued you, that broke your heart, that crushed your spirit, their karma is that now that the relationship has been severed, now that you're no longer sowing into them, now that you're no longer wasting all this time checking in on them, making sure that they're good, they're going to now feel that. They feel the disconnect. They feel your lack of energy pouring into them. And it's not that you're mad. It's not that you're bitter or angry or anything of that nature towards these people. You still have love for them. But you've grown up emotionally and you understand, wait a minute. I'm investing into all these people and they're not reciprocating this. Nobody's pouring into me. Nobody's investing into me. And now, they're going to sit there. And everything that looked like it was good for them, everything that looked like it was working out for them, begins to fall apart. And it's sad, but it's part of their journey. It's sad and it breaks your heart seeing them go through what they're going through. But that's what they need for them to heal, for them to grow up, for them to understand, man, wait a minute. I abandoned this person. I walked away from this person. I dogged this person out. And they had genuine, authentic love for me. They gave me their last. They gave me their all. And now I see that I wasn't giving them anything in return. I was just taking and taking and taking and taking. And now that they're not sowing into me, I ain't got nothing. Now that they're not investing in me, I ain't got nothing. And they see how desolate their life really is. They see how empty their life really is. It's part of their journey. Just like it's part of your journey to heal you. Just like it's your journey to learn to value and to appreciate yourself. To invest in you. See, we love and we pour into others, and we just hope, man, somebody finds me worthy. Somebody finds me important enough to love me the way I love them. Somebody finds me valuable enough to spoil me the way I spoil them. But if you don't find yourself worthy of that, how can you expect others to find you worthy of that? You got to catch this. If you're not willing to take that energy, that love, that passion to invest in you, if you're not willing to take that, your hard-earned money, whatever it is that you have, and invest it in you, how can you expect somebody else to invest in you when you won't invest in yourself? How can you expect somebody else to love you and to value you when you won't do that to yourself? When you won't do that for yourself? Now, I talked earlier this year, man, we're going into our promised land season. Some of us. Everybody ain't going into the promised land season. Everybody ain't gonna live 2025 in the rest of their life like it's golden. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't gonna live in abundance. Everybody ain't gonna have joy and peace and happiness. But some of us, we will. And we do. And we're living our best life. And you're living your best life because of all the people you've sown into. And because you've had to grow up emotionally and learn to, okay, man, I got to do me now. I got to love me. I got to value me. I got to appreciate me. I got to pamper and spoil me. And as you do, your light begins to shine brighter. The joy, the peace, the anointing that sits in your life shines brighter. Because you're using your energy to heal you, to fix you, to love you. And what happens naturally is that the joy overflows. The peace, the abundance begins to overflow. Because you're no longer wasting your time and your energy, your love and everything else that you have to spend it on people that you're not supposed to. You're investing in yourself. That's how you live your life like it's golden. That's how you have that peace and that joy that passes all understanding. That's how your light just shines bright. That's how you become mystical and magical. That's how you become a mystery to others. And people sit back and it's like, damn, there's something peculiar about them. There's something different about them. I want to get to know them. Because they're not like everybody else. You don't even have to say anything. And your energy says it all. You don't even have to say anything. You just walk in the room and your energy, your aura commands and demands everybody's attention. Because they see there's something different about you. It is what it is. It is what it is. And then when God sees, and universe source sees that you've done that, now God says, okay, now I can give you the queen, the king, or whatever it is that you're looking for. Now, because you're no longer depending on anybody else to sow into you. Because you're willing to do that to yourself. You're not just willing, but you are doing that. Now I'm bringing somebody else. And they're going to love and appreciate and value you the way you value them. The same way that you will pour your all and give your all into others. Now God, Source, Universe, the Most High, is bringing somebody into your life, or has just brought somebody into your life that sees the real you, that's connected to the real you. And they're going to pour into you the way you pour into yourself and the way you pour into others. Now, when you pour into others, you're not pouring into others because of your unresolved issues. You're not pouring into others because of your hurt and your pain. You're pouring into others from your abundance, from your overflow. You got to catch that. Man, I hope, pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. You got to learn to fall in love with you. You got to learn how to grow in love with you. You got to learn how to invest in you. You got to learn how to always bet on you. Man, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Happy healing, family. Peace.